And one of the mantras that we hear a lot is, if the product or service is free, that means that you're the product.
Personal information for sale. We know what happens with our names, our ages, and where we live, but what about knowing if you're expecting a baby? Do they know that too? Good evening, everybody. I'm Lee Goldberg.
And I'm Lindsay Mills. Pregnant women across the country are getting gift cards they never ordered from a company they've never bought anything from. Chris Costa spoke to one woman in Maine who is part of a national pattern.
Haley and Lindsay, yeah, that's right. Police in Virginia actually started to investigate this incident, and they believe that a company called Mother's Lounge purchased the personal information and search history of hundreds of women across the country. Now, this practice is not uncommon, but for many of these women, it is unsettling. Samantha Carmahalis is expecting her first baby girl. She was not expecting more than $200 worth of gift cards she got in the mail.
It was a little bizarre to me.
With what appeared to be a personal note.
So excited for you. Hope you love these, Jen.
Except she doesn't have any friends named Jen, at least not in Salt Lake City, Utah.
I definitely was a little concerned with that, trying to think maybe it came from like my Amazon registry. Pregnancy pillow.
It turns out Samantha is like every one of us, whose personal information, even the fact that she's pregnant, is being sold to companies across the country.
It was definitely something I agreed to, I'm sure, but it's a little unnerving just having people know that my address and everything's out there for people to just buy if they want to.
Women across the country thought it was a scam, so a sheriff's office in Virginia looked into it and found the company purchased info from other sites that people used.
And usually, if buried in the terms and conditions that no one reads, is your information you're handing over is available for sale or transfer to some other third party.
Technology experts say sites like Google, Facebook, or Amazon can sell your personal info and search trends to other companies, all because you clicked agree.
If you're getting something and the trade-off is not monetary, you have to ask yourself, what is the trade-off? And your information is worth money. Someday when all of a sudden you say, how did this person get my information? They might have gotten it from you.
While she thinks the promotion is likely legit, Samantha is still skeptical.
It's a little scary that I have to put my personal information in order to actually receive the items.
So we reached out to Mother's Lounge just to try to figure out if these gift cards are legit and why they're actually handing them out, but we got no response to our calls and emails. It is important to know, though, a lot of the mothers say that the gift cards don't cover the cost of shipping and handling, just the cost of the actual item. The big takeaway here, though, be careful what you click agree to in the terms and conditions on the sites that you use, and keep in mind, if you don't click agree, it's possible you might not be allowed to use those certain services, one of them being Facebook. Now, I also looked into this company's reviews. There's much more on that on our website. Lee and Lindsay.
Very interesting. I mean, I'm not going to spend the time reading the rules and conditions and all that before I use a site like Facebook, but if they know information that is personal like that, that's a game changer.
All of a sudden they start mailing you stuff and you're like,
right.
Wait a second, what just happened?